5 a.m. To most, an ungodly hour. But to me, it's a typical weekend. Driving an hour, feeding 20-plus horses, turning these horses out, and then finally being able to ride anywhere from 8 to 10 horses a day, only to turn around, drive home, go to bed, and do the same routine the next day. I rode my first horse at 18 months old, and from that point on, all I have heard was how horses were in my blood. All I've wanted to do is ride, be it horse, dog, or even my plastic wonder horse. It took every chance I could to be around horses. What I couldn't describe then is how they became a sense of calm. All I have to do is walk into a barn aisle, and a sense of serenity comes over me. Yes, riding can be classified as a hobby, but to a true horse person, it's a lifestyle. In most sports, you show up, practice for a few hours, and then go home. Sometimes you get close to your teammates, and sometimes you don't. The main goal is just to be able to work cohesively with the rest of your team, to know who goes where, and who needs to do what when. Yes, there are different plays and things to know, but it's not overly complicated. But for riding, you have a minimum of 30 to 40 minutes before and after your practice that you're interacting with your teammate. You're brushing, getting all of your equipment ready, and working to gain your horse's trust. You have to have an almost blind faith to trust this animal with a mind of its own to let you stand under it, mess with its feet, and not kick you. You have to communicate with a teammate who has no idea what you're saying, who you are asking to trust without talking to them. It requires a special kind of bond. These bonds don't form overnight. It's a combination of talking to them, showing them that you won't hurt them, spending time giving them affection, as well as just grooming, tacking up, and riding. Once this trust is there, though, your horse will do anything for you. Yes, as equestrians, we take a beating. We do get stepped on, kicked, crashed through jumps, thrown in the dirt, and sometimes we get laid down on. We bust our butts and require a fitness level more specific and exact than most sports. We utilize muscle combinations similar to those that swimmers, dancers, and gymnasts use, but we have to be more controlled and precise. But to us, it's worth it. Equestrian is one of the oldest acts in this world. It's also one of the most emotionally and physically taxing sports out there. You invest yourself into these animals, and they invest back into you, even if you don't see it. Yes, at times we get frustrated, and we want to give up, but we don't. We dig in deeper and push through it. So the next time that you try and tell me that equestrian is easy, all we do is sit there. The horse does all the work. Believe me when I say, you could not be any more wrong. It is a lifestyle that only the most dedicated and committed of people can endure. I am more than proud to be able to call myself one of the few an equestrian.